Hello, 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 and happy Monday, everyone. It is Monday on February 19th, 2024, just about 3 minutes before 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, so 6:27 p.m. Eastern Time. Love the numbers, don't you? So, in case you're wondering who I am, and I will be checking in just a second to make sure I'm streaming where I need to be streaming. So, let me do a quick intro, which I usually save for like sometime in the middle. I'm Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Cologne. I am the founder of Holistic Fitness, located right here in New York, Queens. I am your certified holistic integrative teacher, Reiki master, Reiki teacher, card creator, card reader, licensed and certified holistic personal trainer, medical astrologer. The list goes on, goes on, goes on. Super excited to be here with you tonight. Tonight's topic is called the Dream Whisper. After all, we are in Pisces season. And how many of you are excited about Pisces season? I know I am. So what I like to do for just a moment is I'm going to check in to make sure I'm streaming where I need to be streaming. Should you be watching with me right now, you can go ahead and do me a favor and share it out. Share and like and leave a comment. It always helps get things moving. And I'm going to do the same. So I'm going to make sure I'm streaming right where I need to be. And there we are. If you are watching on Twitter, go ahead and hit the little heart little button there. I like when that little button pops up and goes into a pink color. It's pink today. Sometimes it's not. And then I'll go over to my YouTube channel to make sure I'm there as well. So if you are watching on my YouTube channel, say hello, hello. Come on. I am live. It says I'm live. Why can't I see it? Let's try it this way. I think I froze on my thingamajig. All right, maybe I'll come back to it. Love when technology works out so well. So if you are watching on YouTube, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. If you have not subscribed yet, please do. Help me increase my subscriptions. I would appreciate that. Right now, I'm at 158 subscribers. Let's try to get that number up. 50 more people tonight or by tomorrow would be awesome. Can you help a woman out? I'd appreciate it. All right, there we go. 50 more people tonight. All right, I'm going to go ahead and give myself a thumbs up and share it out, share it out, share it out. Let everybody know that I am here sharing insight with each and every one of you. And of course, I'm going to land on Facebook, which is usually where I land, where most of my viewers do watch from. So let's play it out. I want to invite some folks to come in and watch, see who is around. Let's see. I'm going to tie this right here. We're live. Okay. And I'm going to call some people in, and then we're going to get this party going. Get right down into this. Got a lot to cover in a short period of time. When you are here, say hi. Let me know that you are. If you happen to be a Pisces, put that in the comments too. I would love to know who my Pisces people are, whether you're sun, moon, or rising. I'd love to know that. Go ahead and just let me know. Calling in some new folks to come in and watch. So I do see that I have somebody here with me. I think I have somebody here with me, unless that was me giving myself a little heart. Anything's possible. Anything is possible. Right. Trying to figure out one more person I'd like to invite in. There we go. Name just came to me. I always ask Spirit, who can I invite to come join and watch me live? So I just plugged in a whole bunch of you to come on in. However, I'm going to get started because I do want to keep this under an hour because I do have another obligation shortly after this as well. So again, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are watching with me, please go ahead and let me know that you are here. And I'd also love to know if you happen to be if you happen to have Pisces in your sun, moon, or rising sign. I would love to know that as well. There's one more person. All right. And in addition to those who may be sun, moon, or rising in Pisces, I'd like to know who also is the opposition, which is Virgo. We have an amazing moon that's going to be coming in, full moon this weekend coming through in the opposition, which is which is Virgo energy, and I'll be talking about that in just a moment. So again, today's topic is all about the dream whisper. When we have the sun in Pisces energy, theoretically speaking, Pisces is known as the most intuitive zodiac sign there is. So those of you who do carry sun, moon, or rising in Pisces energy, know that you are probably the most intuitive person you know. And in addition to the sun being in Pisces, we also do have Saturn and Neptune in Pisces. Now let me talk a little bit about Saturn and Neptune before I dive into this whole conversation. Saturn is about your structure, it's about your foundation, it's a reset, and it's also about your karmic cycle. So being that it's in Pisces, and it's been in Pisces for some time now, helping us to really set those boundaries, create boundaries so we can have that connection with spirit. When we can have our private time, our quiet time, without feeling guilty or ashamed or feeling as though we should be doing something other than what we are doing. So that's thanks to Saturn, we're creating those boundaries, and it's very helpful. Then we have Neptune. Neptune is the planet of spiritual wisdom, spiritual gifts, spiritual awakening, and it helps us tap into our dreams as well. So during this Pisces season, I encourage you to keep a pen, notebook, or pencil by your bedside, because you may very well be remembering dreams, and those dreams may be showing up because you may be asking questions that all of a sudden now you're going to start to get some clarity based on those questions that are showing up. I also encourage you, before you go to bed every night during Pisces season, is to ask a question. If there's something you're wondering about, ask the question. Write the question on a piece of paper. Fold the paper down, and even possibly put the paper underneath your pillow. And then in the morning, be open to gaining some insight from spirit, from the heavens, in regards to whatever shows up in your dreams. I know for me, I've been having some interesting dreams and been writing them down and gaining some amazing clarity from them. And I know that a lot of people have been sharing their dreams with me as well. And there's some interesting clarity that's coming through. Not sure if you know this about me. Going back 2012, I believe, 2012 to about 2014, so about 2 years, I actually studied under this amazing dream mentor and learned how to analyze dreams. So if you do have a dream that shows up and you can't figure out how to analyze it or what it might mean, feel free to email your dream to me, healingwithin76@gmail.com. And I'll send you some insight based on what that dream may mean. If there's a need for me to go into more detail where I feel that we need to meet, I will let you know that as well. So this will all be done through an email versus an actual Zoom call, unless there's a need for it. Anyway, so like I was saying, when we have this much water, so we have right now currently 3 planets sitting in Pisces energy: the sun, Neptune, and Saturn. And we're going to have one more joining forces on between February 22nd to February 23rd, depending on the timing. Now it's about 2:20, I think I have it down as 2:29 a.m. Mercury will be entering into Pisces as well. So what does that mean? When Mercury enters into Pisces, let me just get a little water. Now, for those of you not familiar with Mercury itself, the planet, Mercury is about our communication. So therefore, Once Mercury enters Pisces, that means theoretically the gateways really will open up for you to be able to connect with spirit. In regards to listening to spirit, speaking to spirit, this may be a really big opportunity for every one of you to heighten up your psychic abilities. So if you are looking to be more attuned to speaking to spirit, this could be a perfect time to start taking some courses or classes or private sessions where you can start activating your ability to hear or see or feel spirit, especially with Mercury moving into Pisces energy. So if you are interested in learning a little bit more about that, another way you can reach out to me again. Let me know that you would like to learn about spirit communication. And if I have enough people, I'll put a group together, a small class, and we'll have a whole lot of fun during the time that Mercury is in Pisces. So that's about a 3-week period. So this is really a lot of fun, a lot of action is the word I'm hearing with all of this energy in Pisces, helping us to tap into our intuition, our psychic abilities, our sensitivity. And because there's just so much energy in Pisces right now, and depending on for you guys where you have Pisces on your chart, where it's sitting, what house for that matter, this is a very sensitive time. You may be feeling things that you're not used to feeling. So you may also want to protect your energy. Now, what do I mean by protect your energy? Well, protection. Now, there's so many ways you can protect your energy. The most easiest way is just imagining a beautiful white light wrapped around you from your crown chakra all the way down to your feet. This way, it protects you and protects you from taking on someone else's energy. Now, if you are sensitive to people's energies already, you're an empath, you probably already know how to protect your own energy. Also, there's some crystals that you can work with as well, just to name a few of them. You can work with tiger eye, you can work with black tourmaline, clear quartz, and for that matter, you can even work with rose quartz, which will actually protect you as well, but also beam out some love at the same time. So these are just little things that you could do to protect your energy during this time as a sensitive, intuitive that you are. Now, I also want to talk about that full moon that's coming in this Saturday. Full moon is coming in at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time in Virgo's energy. What does that mean for all of us? You're all aware, I'm assuming you're all aware of full moon's energy. Hello there, Jamie. How are you, my love? It's nice to see you here. Leave your comments, and what I'm going to do, as I'm just thinking of it now, I'm going to hop off of here just a second, and I'm actually going to go to my page so I can go ahead and see the comments coming through on Facebook. So give me 1 second. I just have to let StreamYard know. Oh, come on. You're not going to play with me? Stop being silly, please. Oh, goodness gracious. Anyway, when you are hopping in, please, please, please do me a favor and let me know that you are here by saying hi. So this way here, I know this. I'm going to see if I can get over to that page so I can activate my... There we go. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Give me 1 sec. Always got to let StreamYard know. Give permission. Give permission. Give permission. Tapping on, giving permission. Yes, yes. Perfect. So, yes. Excellent. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So, going back to the page. So again, as I was saying, for those of you who are popping in now, I'd like to welcome you here. I was just about to talk about the full moon's energy we have coming through this Saturday in Virgo at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Full moon energy, when we think about the full moon, when it's a clear night, we can actually see the moon in the sky. We're probably able to see the moon now starting to expand into its fullest capacity. And the light of the full moon actually does shine on what needs to be released, because that's what the full moon's all about. It helps us release something. And because it's in Virgo's energy, this is about releasing something relating to Virgo. So do you not know what Virgo's about? Virgo is about organization. It's about your schedule. It's about putting things in order. It's about your body as well. And Virgo is also known as a perfectionist. So it's about your schedule. So maybe what you might be working on is clearing your schedule, releasing your schedule, letting go of things on your schedule that doesn't serve you at this point in time, which it gives you permission to move more into your body so you can have more time to sit with spirit. Understanding, if you're not aware of this already, that to connect with spirit, you do require some quiet time and stillness where you're not distracted. And when I use the word stillness, I don't mean to the point where you have to be completely still, but you're not distracted. So, for example, if you're someone that spends the day with the radio on or the TV on, or you got bugs in your ears, earbuds for that matter, those things have to come away, which helps you to be more attuned to the energy that's coming through. Brings more awareness for you. So think about with this full moon that's coming in, and you can start working on this now. Think about that one thing you want to work on so you can release, so you can make space for all this energy that's coming through. And that's this full moon's energy. Now, for those of you who are interested, I am offering a full moon circle on Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. If you would like to participate in that circle, my email is strollingacross healingwithin76@gmail.com. You're more than welcome to come in. There's an investment of $22 to participate. We're going to have a whole lot of fun during that time together. So feel free to email again, healingwithin76@gmail.com. So that's the full moon's energy in Virgo. Yes, yes, yes. So now we have the sun in Pisces, and we have today we currently have the moon is currently in Cancer energy, which is another water sign. The moon will be in Cancer right until about let's see, Tuesday night, and then it's going to be moving into Leo energy. So there is a lot of energy currently in water right now. As I mentioned, we have Neptune, we have Saturn, we have the sun, and we also have the moon all sitting in water energy. By the time Mercury enters Pisces, the moon will no longer be in Cancer. So we'll still have just 4. And I say the word just like it's, not a big deal. It is a big deal. I truly believe that anytime there is a lot of planets sitting in one zodiac sign, there's a lot of energy. Another thing I want to bring to the table, and then I'm going to start pulling cards, is keep in mind that besides the fact that we will have 4 planets sitting in Pisces, we also have 3 planets that will be sitting in Aquarius. So again, we have Pluto, we have Mars, and we have Venus. Now, of course, like I said, we currently still do have Mercury in Aquarius energy right up until the 23rd, and then Mercury moves into Pisces. So again, we have that Aquarius energy, we have Pisces energy, and let's not forget about Uranus and Jupiter that are sitting in Taurus energy. What does this all mean? This is all helping us all out. And what do I mean by that? So when we think about all the energy in Aquarius, Aquarius is the vision that you hold for yourself. Mars giving you the energy and the motivation to do what you need to do so you can fulfill that vision. And Pluto is a transformer. Now, Pluto is going to be in Aquarius for the next 23 years. So there's a lot of work that's going to be revved up going forward. And all this other energy that's going on behind the scenes is helping us to get there. Now, when we think about Jupiter and Uranus both in Taurus energy, Jupiter is helping us to expand our spiritual gifts, our spiritual wisdom, giving us that sort of like permission to move more into our left side of our brain and not be so much in our right side, which is all the intellect. And then we have Uranus, which is waking us up. Waking us up, and possibly even many of us may be experiencing some chaos in our lives right now, because that chaos is showing up to sort of kick us in the butt to get us to move. And now that we have this energy in Pisces, this is really about tapping into our intuition and moving more into flow, as opposed to things being so chaotic when we think about it. So this is a really powerful time, magical time, and we all have Pisces in our chart somewhere. We all have a 12th house, which is where Pisces is associated with. And I'm sure you have something in Pisces. And if you do not, no worries. But if you do, this is going to be an amazing time for you. Sun, moon, and ascending sign, amazing time for all of us. And I would love to know where you do have Pisces on your chart. If you do have it in the 1st house, the 3rd house, where is Pisces on your chart? For me, I have Pisces in my 9th house. Now, what does that mean for me? 9th house, it's about the truth-telling. It's about the higher wisdom. It's about even traveling. And when I use the word traveling, it's about really traveling in my dream state to gain the clarity. Now, you may not know this about me, and some of you do. Most of the time at night, I do dream, and I do go over to the other side, and I get messages from spirit, from loved ones on the other side, and I come back to deliver those messages in real life. So that's where my traveling is going to be coming into play with my ninth house. It's my higher wisdom that comes in. In addition to Pisces, in my ninth house, I also have my Venus and my North Node there. So there's a lot of things activating for me with this Pisces energy. So I would love to know for you what's going on. Now, in my 12th house, what's going on in my 12th house energy? I have Gemini in my 12th house, and that's really interesting because when you think of Gemini energy, Gemini is about the communication. It's about the intellect. It's about the learning, the wisdom, the listening, the speaking, the sharing. That's that Gemini, and it's in the 12th house, so it really is about bringing things into flow. I want to share my message to help you bring things into flow. So see how you bring the pieces together? And that's just a part of this puzzle. So again, I ask you to share with me where Pisces is on your chart. What house is Pisces sitting in? Is there other planets sitting in that house as well? And do you have sun, moon, or rising sign? So here we go. We're just about 21 minutes in. I am going to start reading for all the zodiac signs to give you some insight to what's going on for you. I'm going to pull cards as well. Now, of course, once this is over, come back and rewatch with your notebook and pen and write down what cards show up for your signs. So, for example, if you happen to be Aries and you have your moon is in Aries, I want you to write down whatever card shows up for you with your moon in Aries and pay attention to the information. Now, if you, let's say you happen to be a triple threat and you'll have one card to work with. If you have all of your sun, moon, and ascending signs in one zodiac sign, you'll have one card to work with throughout this entire Pisces season. Now, let's say you're like me, who I do carry 3 different energies. I have my sun in Pisces, which is water. I have my moon in Aquarius, which is air. And then I have my ascending in Cancer, which is water. So that means I'm going to have to look at 3 different cards to see what shows up. And whatever the messages are there, whatever chakras show up, I'm going to be working on those chakras as well. Somebody may have, let's say, 2 of their signs in one sign and then in another. So I have a client that happens to be a double Cancer, and then she's in Aries. So she'll be looking at 2 cards versus 3 cards. So that's how this is going to work. Now, if you are new to this and you're watching for the very first time, you've never had an opportunity to see me draw cards, let me introduce you to my deck, which is a really long name, the Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast deck. It is available on Amazon. And each card, there's 45 cards to the deck. Each card carries 3 elements, a color, which is associated with your chakras, a number that is very much associated with numerology and astrology, and then we have a word that could be used as an affirmation and may also be used to add to whatever story is going on in your life right now. So let's do this. Let's make some magic happen. And let's see what we got going on. So Aries, think about it. This is your time to tie up those loose ends. You are literally getting yourself ready. The sun is going to be entering into your sign as of March 19th. So this is time to get a big old bag and throw out whatever you no longer need, and really pay attention to your insight, intuition, and your psychic abilities. Your card is a new beginning. So that's for Aries, new beginning. There's definitely a new beginning coming through for you, Aries, because you may very well be tapping into some new spiritual gift that you were not aware of. So pay attention. I ask that you take time to sit quietly. I'm just looking for a pen that I do not see here. What happened to my pen? I had a pen. Oh, there we go. So take time to sit in your quiet so you can gain the insight that's coming through in new beginnings. That 10 energy, this is about your soul's work. This is going to activate your soul's work. So whatever the messages that come through for you during your dream state, pay attention to them. The crown is really like the door opener to connecting you to spirit. So as often as you can, have those conversations with spirit to see what spirit has to offer you. I love that for our Aries. As we move to our Taurus, and do keep in mind, you Aries, that the North Node is in your sign. So this is really about your soul's purpose. As we move into Taurus, as I mentioned earlier, we do have Jupiter and Uranus in your sign right now. So let's see, for you, it's about community. So you may be encouraged or inspired to go connect with different groups that's going to be tapping into spirit communication, maybe Reiki circles, drum circles, things that's going to inspire you to tap into your intuition. So keep your ears open. And like I said, I am offering a full moon circle this Sunday. So if you would like to join it, it is virtual, so you don't have to travel. Our Taurus energy. Your card's in reverse. So when a card shows in reverse, we want to pay attention to the message, and we definitely want to work on the chakra. This chakra is associated with your sacral energy. This is about letting go of whatever judgment you may be carrying about. In regards as what I'm getting for Taurus, this has to do with your childhood. Perhaps you were very intuitive as a child. Maybe you were even psychic as a child, and you sort of turned that off. Well, at this point in time, there's really no such thing as turning it off now. This is really about paying attention and be fearless in the process of doing so. 7 and 8 works out to be 15. This is about your body system. This is that Virgo energy in itself. So this full moon can be very powerful for you in helping you to tap into whatever shows up in your body. And remember, when it comes to our senses, it really is about tapping into your body, allowing yourself to be quiet, and attuning is the word I just heard. Attuning into your psychic gifts, because I get a sense that you, at one time or another, were very intuitive, and you sort of squashed it down for whatever the reasons are. That could be why the cards are reversed. You're going to expand on that. Allow that Jupiter energy to help you expand on it, and allow that Uranus energy to wake you up, so you're no longer going to be hiding and being afraid of your spiritual gifts. Geminis. All right, Gemini. So again, with all this Mercury energy, where Mercury right now is in Aquarius, Mercury is your ruling sign, your ruling planet, and it's going to get ready to shift into Pisces. So there's a lot of movement going on for you Geminis as well. This is about your soul's work during the season. So what is your soul's work? What is your purpose? How are you utilizing your intuition, your psychic abilities, your senses? How's that showing up for you? How do you hold the vision for yourself as the psychic and intuitive that you are? Let's see what card shows up for you. Perfect card for Gemini is communication. What is it that you need to say, and who do you need to say it to? Perhaps it might be something you need to listen to. Paying attention, call on a loved one that's crossed over. They could be your biggest teacher right now and guide, and giving you lots of clarity. That 12 energy very much associated with Pisces. Take a look at your 12th house. See what's there in your 12th house. There's a message showing up in your 12th house energy based on that Pisces energy as well. Whatever planet is sitting there, or whatever sign is sitting there. So pay attention to that. And if you need a little bit of clarity on that, feel free. Always remember, for everybody, if you ever need clarity on something, my email is strolling right on the bottom. Send me an email stating you need clarity about something. So for our Geminis, pay attention to your 12th house. Pay attention to communication. That pink energy is about being more compassionate with yourself, because with all this energy that's going through, where again Mercury is traveling out of Aquarius and getting ready to travel into Pisces, there's a lot of motion going on for you guys. So do what you need to communicate with spirit. Love that for Geminis. All right, our Cancer. So for you Cancers, right now the moon is actually sitting right where it needs to be for you, because it's your ruling planet. All that energy, feeling at home. This is about traveling. The season for you is about traveling in your dreams, truth telling, secrets showing up. So whatever secrets you've been hiding up until now, they're going to start to reveal themselves during this Pisces season. Many people you hang out with are intuitive, so they're going to start picking up that vibe, so you can no longer hide. So start speaking the truth. Start speaking this truth, and Be open to your higher wisdom. Be open to your spiritual wisdom as well. Considering most water signs are very intuitive, our Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So here's the card for Cancer. Higher self. That makes so much sense. This is about connecting with your higher self. If there's a fear to being truthful, if there's a fear of your spiritual wisdom, tap into your higher self. That 11 energy is about holding the vision for yourself right now. Tap into your community. Again, like I said earlier, get out into your community, get into those events that's going to help you become more attuned to your spiritual gifts. This Pisces season is a really powerful time for Cancers as well. Get out there, get out there. I know you like to be home, but this is a perfect time to start connecting with friends on the outside and get homey with them. Love that for our Cancers. Leo. With all the energy that is actually in Aquarius, because this is Aquarius, what they call the age of Aquarius, we do have, again, you have Pluto in Aquarius, you have Mars and Mercury in Aquarius, we also have Venus in Aquarius that just entered. That's the opposition of your sign. So there could be a lot of changes going on for you right now. You're letting go of some things and some new things are coming through, a major transformation. So you may not be feeling so up and ready to like go have fun and be your fun, playful self right now. You may be feeling a little overwhelmed, but just know that with this Pisces energy that's coming through, you are going to start to see the light. You are going to start feeling lighter, and things are definitely going to move into flow for you. So just allow it to be. Do not hold on to resistance, and allow the transformation to occur. Your card is spiritual career. Spiritual career. And when I think of spiritual career, this is really about your career. Is there a career change coming through for you? Is it? I want to make this note, not just for our Leos, but for everybody. Between 2025 to about 2027, many of us are going to witness so many people transitioning out of their 9-to-5 jobs and moving more into their spiritual careers, whatever that may look like. And Leos, you may actually start to feel that now. That 7-7 is reminding you about the balance you want to bring in. You want to start calling in more balance into your life. So if you've been doing more of the right side of the brain, where it's all intellectual, logical, and analytical, allow yourself to move out of that and really allow yourself to move into that space of tapping into your intuition and having more fun with that. The double sevens is a reminder that there's massive change coming through. Throat chakra, communication. That's all what Pisces energy is about. It's about your intuition. It's about that conversation you have with yourself and others as well. So keep in mind for you Leos that yes, you're going through some heavy stuff right now, but there's a major transformation coming through, and things are going to get really, really exciting once you get past the season. So hang in there. Our Virgos. All right, Virgos, as you know, you have your moon coming in this weekend, the full moon in your energy. How are you guys feeling? I mean, taking inventory. What is it based on your schedule? What do you want to change about your schedule? How do you want to organize the space? Now, not just for Virgos, but all of us. This is an opportunity to go clean, whether you want to clean a drawer, you want to clean a closet, you want to clean a room, whatever it is, go clean something, go organize something, go move some furniture around. By moving furniture around, you're literally moving the energy around as well. So this is a perfect time for that. Virgos, this is time for you to bring more balance into your life. So by moving things around, it also opens up that energy so you can feel more balance in your mind, body, spirit, and your emotions. So it's a big time for you, Virgos. So you're feeling a little overwhelmed by your schedule, or you feel like your schedule is constantly changing. This is a good time for you to bring more things into balance, spend time meditating, nurturing your body, fueling your body, moving your body, resting your body, and organizing. A Virgo card, family. Scheduling time for family is a good card as well. This is about the matters of the heart. So if there's something weighing heavy on your heart right now, allow the full moon's light to shine on it and start releasing that energy out. That 1 and 5, that's your 6 energy. This is about your body system. So you may very well be carrying some resistance in your body, and that may very well be showing up as traditionally a cold, we'll call it. Whether it's a spiritual flu, is which what I like to call anytime we get anything that shows up in our body, whether it's a headache, sinus, pressure, heart palpitation, stiffness, whatever it is, just your body's way of letting you know that there's something not aligned. So for you Virgos out there, pay attention to that. Want to give a shout out and say hello to everybody who's popping in right now. Please go ahead and leave your comments below. I am up to Virgos at this point. Pay attention to where we are. You can always come back later to catch your card that you missed. So when we think about that green energy, it is about matters of the heart. Matters of the heart. Feel free to leave comments in those who are watching on Facebook. Leave comments and questions, and I will, before this ends, come back and read those comments. And if there's any questions, answer those as well. So that 1-5 for our Virgos, that's 6. Very much aligned to your 6th house. So look at your 6th house energy. See what's in your 6th house. What is sitting in 6th house? Remember, on our astrology chart, we all have the 12 houses. Some of those houses could be completely empty, but there's still lots of energy because there's a zodiac sign connected to that house. So pay attention to that, to what that is. So for you Virgos, look at your 6th house energy. What's in there? That's your message. This is about family. This is about connecting with family, scheduling time with family. All right, we move into our Libras. So Libras, if in case you're not aware, the South Node sits in your sign. And that's about bringing more balance into the things that we are here to continue. When we think about our South Node energy, it's really what we left off on prior to being reincarnated. So whatever we didn't finish in our past life, in this lifetime, we're here to finish it. So being in a Libra, it's about bringing more balance into our lives. And for you Libras, this is about your body system, bringing more balance into your body. And what does that look like? What does that feel like? That could be changing up your dietary habits. It could be getting more involved with strength training, which is what I like to refer to. It could be about meditation. It could be about resting. It could be about hydration. That 6 energy is all about your body. Paying attention to your body, scheduling time for your body. So for you Libras out there, if you are not already involved in a strength training routine, I encourage you to reach out to me to get yourself started, because Pisces season is encouraging you to do just that. Let's see what's in store for our Libras. Your card's in reverse. A reverse card, as we know, we want to pay attention to the message, and we definitely want to work on the chakra, which is the root chakra. This is about connecting to the earth. This is about being able to be more grounded. And believe it or not, when you embody your body through strength training, you're literally embodying your physical body, which is going to help you ground your energy even more. So more the reason why strength training is so important. It's not the same if you just do your cardio exercise and you're just doing yoga. Strength training helps you to embody your physical body and your mind, because you're bringing them both into the equation. You go into a karmic completion. There's something that's going to be completed. Remember, the cards in reverse, though, so you may be resisting it. You may be resisting it. That 1 energy, I want you to look at your first house. First house is about self. How do you see yourself, and how do you want others to see you? Because that's basically what first house is about. How does everybody else see me? It's your first impression. So pay attention to that, Libras, your first house. Remember, Aries is the first house, and Aries is associated with the North Node. So you Libras may be evaluating your North and South Node energy right now, and that is why there's a karmic completion. So that's our Libras energy, karmic completion. All right, we move into our Scorpio. Scorpio, this is seasons about change. What are you changing? What are you changing? What are you going to step into and tap into your freedom? Because by changing something, you're tapping into freedom. Where do you want more freedom? How do you want to use your freedom? How do you want to have more fun? But the big part of it is change. There's something coming through that's changing for you. Massive change is what I'm hearing. So let's see. And really pay attention to your intuition and your dream state, because you'll get a lot of guidance in reference to what your next step is in regards to change. card for our Scorpios. Higher self. Now, this showed up a little while ago, and now it's showing up again. So, for you Scorpios, pay attention to the message your higher self is guiding you. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with who is your higher self, your higher self is just a version of who you are at the higher level. Your higher self already knows everything. So really have a conversation with your higher self or whatever it is you need to know. So if there's a change that you need to make, if there's a step you need to take and you just don't quite know what it is yet, sit quietly, your crown chakra, that purple energy. Tap into the vision that you're holding for yourself. And most importantly, let go of the resistance you may have to whatever the answers are coming through. That 11, look at your 11th house energy. You may definitely get a message there in regards to what your higher self wants you to know, in regards to the changes that are coming through. This is definitely about that Aquarius energy as well. All the energy, Venus, Mars, Pluto, and for a few more days, Mercury is helping you out. So take a listen to what is in your 11th house energy to find out what change is coming through for you during this season. Love that. All right, our Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this is about home. This is home. This season's about home. This is about literally being at home. Literally being at home in your own body, feeling comfortable in your body, being around family members. They don't have to be related. And it's also about your work. The work that you are here to do. So let's tap in and see what's in store for our Sagittarius. There's your card. Oh, this one showed up earlier too. Spiritual career. So for our Sagittarius, again, this could be about a change in your schedule, a change in your work that you are doing at this point in time. Being that it's all about being at home, it's about your soul's work. There's a definite change coming through for you as well. That 7 is reminding you that there's a change. The throat chakra. Is there a conversation that you want to have or need to have? That's what this Pisces season is going to help you with. So tap into, look at your 5th house energy and see what message comes through in your 5th house energy. 5 is about that change that's coming in. There's a change that's coming through, a spiritual career change. It's definitely about your career. When I speak of home, I speak of 3 things: your body, your shelter, your career, your soul's calling. So there's a massive change coming through with that for Sagittarius. Pay attention to it. Pisces season is definitely going to be something that's going to bring things more into flow for everybody. Therefore, there may be a lot of people that may start experiencing some shifts in their 9 to 5 more into their soul's calling. So let's all hold space for everybody. Let's send out lots of love, beam out that love to those who will be going through these major transitions over the season that's coming through. After all, when we think about it, especially when we move into March energy, the month of March, that's a big, big energy shift coming through, as it does hold the energy of the 11, which is about the master healer. There's going to be massive changes for many people in regards to changing of career, whether it's they're choosing to walk away from the job or the job is going to be closing down, so they're no longer going to have a job. And if we think about it, let's think about, 2020 when the pandemic happened. We experienced this back then. Not that we're going to experience a pandemic. However, there's going to be a lot of transitioning happening. So for our Sagittarius, be on the lookout, get those resumes out there, and not so much your resume, because this is really about your soul's work. So if you're not familiar with what your soul's calling is, start sitting with Spirit at nighttime. Write a question to Spirit. Ask Spirit. Say, hey, what is my soul's calling? Put it under your pillow, and then just be aware and be open to the fact that you will receive messages in your dream state giving you some guidance to what's coming through. All right, we move into our Capricorns. Take a breath for a minute. Take a breath. There's a lot going on with this Pisces energy. So Capricorns, this is about communication. This is about learning. This is about travel. Where do you want to travel to? What do you want to learn? What workshops do you want to take on? What do you want to listen to? How do you want to be in a state of quiet is what I'm hearing too. Let's see what's in store for our Capricorns. What conversations do you want to have? This is not about Intense conversation, this is more about conversations that bring things more into flow. Remember, we talk about Pisces seasons, it's about bringing things into flow. So any conversations you're having with another person, and it doesn't matter if it's professional or personal, it's about bringing things into flow. It's not about making things challenging. So again, you may sit back and say, well, if my boss lets me go, how's that bringing things into flow? It is. It's actually a blessing because that gives you permission to move more into your soul's calling and not doing something that you really don't want to be doing anyway. And be truthful to yourself, folks. So let's see for our Capricorns what's in store for Capricorns. Our Capricorn, compassion. That's a lovely word for Capricorn. Compassion. This is a perfect time to hold compassion for yourself. Hold compassion for yourself and then allow compassion, see compassion out there for others. This chakra here is about the third eye. It's your vision. It's allowing you to see compassion in the world. It's allowing you to see compassion with others. It's allowing you to have compassion for others as well. That 4-9, that 4 energy, again, comes back into your home, your body, your shelter, and the work that you're here to do, your soul's work that you are here to do. I love that for Capricorn. We move into our Aquarius. So you Aquarius, as the sun just left your sign, although there's lots of other planets sitting in your sign right now. There's a whole lot going on for Aquarius. After all, this is the age of Aquarius. Pluto sitting in your sign, helping you to transform and holding the vision that you have for yourself. This is definitely about your relationships. This Pisces season is activating your relationship with self and others. Be open, get out there, socialize, network, date. I hear that loud and clear. Date. Get yourself out there. This is a perfect time for that for Aquarius. Excuse me. To date. Partnerships, relationships, friendships. Now, when we think about Venus and Aquarius, and I just want to bring this to the table for Aquarius, Venus in Aquarius isn't the most comfortable there because Venus is about love. It's about beauty. It's about relationships with self and others. It's really the time when we think about Venus energy, it's like that love spark. However, when it's sitting in Aquarius, it's more about building really great friendships. So with Venus being in Aquarius, it's not really about embarking into a love relationship as it is to embark into a really great relationship, a friendship. So be open to that as well. But still, a perfect time to get out there and date. So pay attention to that. And I just want to give you the energy in regards to that ending. So give me 1 second to get to that. Venus is in Aquarius right until March 11th, and then Venus will be entering Pisces. And then at that point, Venus actually likes to be in Pisces. So at that point, by March 11th, is when the sparks may open for you. So you may meet somebody where the relationship starts out as really a great friendship, and that itself may turn around and move more into flow into something more. So if you are out there looking for your soulmate, your person to be with for the rest of your life, you may end up starting out with that friend first and then eventually moving into that more deeper relationship. So just be open to allow your heart to open so you can make that connection. All right, all the cards want to fly out. So here's the card. For our Aquarius, it's about health. So this is another partnership with your health, taking care of yourself during this time because there is a lot of energy in Aquarius right now. So health definitely needs to be on your list of priorities right now. So do what you need to do to take care of yourself. Get a strength training program going. Get your dietary habits on track. Your hydration on track. Meditation on track. Your rest on track. Your sleep on track. As the 5 pillars to health, believe it or not, is, if you're not familiar with it, it's called shaking, where you're literally shaking your body to get the chi to move. Then it's strength training to improve the strength in your body. Then it's also stretching, so you're actually stretching and elongating and releasing any tension. And then there's breath work, where you're actually bringing yourself back to your breath. And then the last one is meditation, which the meditation is really about allowing yourself to connect with spirit and ask questions so you can get some guidance. The sacral here is all about tapping into your inner child. Inner child, working with your inner child based on that sacral work. That 33 is reminding you, what do you need to sacrifice during Pisces season so you can create a healthier version of yourself. Remember, that's part of your partnership, your relationship. Love that. Works out to be your body system. So taking care of yourself during this Pisces season so you can be the best version of you. Love that for Aquarius. Last but not least, we have our Pisces. Yes, so all of you who are celebrating Pisces birthdays, happy birthday. Be on the lookout. I will be promoting a very special something for Pisces. After all, I celebrate a Pisces birthday as well. And I will be doing something very special for those who carry Sun, Moon, or Ascending sign in Pisces, so pay attention. I'll be posting that shortly. So all new stuff for Pisces. This is your time to be the leader. This is your time to take that first step. This is your time to just start over. So whatever area of your life you feel like you need to start over, this is it. You get rebooted. There you go. Love it. This is your first look at your first house energy. Pay attention to who you are and how you want to show up and how you want people to see you. Because you get to redress yourself, is what I just heard. Love that. Let's see the card for our Pisces. Oops, didn't want to come out there. There's our card. Queen and King. Love that. Queen and King. So this is about your masculine and feminine energy. This is about being able to receive and also being able to do. Balance it out. At two energy is definitely about your partnerships between spirit and yourself. Remember that connection between the spirit and the earth combined together, drop down into your heart. It is about your relationships with others, that Queen and King. So there's so much going on with that Queen and King, that partnership that you have with yourself and others. Remember that right left side is about the left side is all your intuition, your right side is your intellect. So balance them together. Look at your second house to see what's going on there. Pay attention to that second house energy, and that will give you the insight to what the new step is for you going forward. I love that for our Pisces. It's also an indication that, again, that Queen and King is also an invitation that there may be a new relationship starting up for you. If you're already in a relationship, maybe you may be taking it to the next level. And if you're single, this could be a perfect time for you to get out there. Very similar to what I said to Aquarius. During this time when Venus is in Aquarius, you may meet somebody, start out as friends, and then once Venus moves into Pisces, which is your sign to begin with, that friendship may spark out to be something more. So get yourself out there. Start to mingle. Start to show up in your confidence and feel empowered by this energy and all this energy that's in Pisces right now. I love that. So how are you all feeling about this right now? Remember, if you are just tuning in right now, you're definitely going to have to come back and watch from the very beginning. When you come back and watch, whether you're watching for the first time on the replay or you're watching for the second time, do me a favor and come back with a notebook and something to write with. This right here, you can jot down the cards that show up for your zodiac sign. If you happen to have all of your zodiac sign, all of your major planets, Sun, Moon, and Ascending in one sign, you'll have one card to work with. If you have your major sign, your major planets, Sun, Moon, and Ascending in three different signs, then you're going to have three cards to work with. And that would go the same if you happen to have your Sun and Moon in one sign and your Ascending in another, then you'll have two cards to work with. Come back with your notebook and pen and write everything down. The words that show up for you, the colors that show up for you. The most important part of this is the colors. It's really tapping into the chakra that color is associated with, so you can start moving the energy. Remember that as we are in Pisces season, it is really about moving things into flow. So, and there's so much to help us move into flow. And a big part of moving into flow is being able to tap into your intuition, to allow yourself to move into that higher vibration, to connect with spirit, so you have that connection to communicate. One of my mentors, has said in a conversation, do the classes that I go in with, is anytime you have a question, you already have the answer. The answer sits within. You just have to be willing to sit quietly enough to listen to the question. Remember that if you're resisting whatever the answer is to the question you have, that resistance will show up in your body. Pay attention to wherever it shows up in your body because that too is an answer to what it is you need to release so you can be more into flow. If you have any questions, comments, or you like to book a self-growth discovery session, please go ahead and email healingwithin76@gmail.com. And when you do, indicate that you watch this, whether you watch live or on the replay, and you'll receive a nice VIP special for your self-growth discovery session. All that being said, I want to wish you a happy Pisces season, and remember that we do have a lot of energy flowing in this week as Pisces season just started as of yesterday. This is literally the first full day that we are in Pisces season. Middle of the week by the 23rd, we have Mercury entering into Pisces, so there's another shift that's taking place. And then by the end of the week, by the weekend, on Saturday, we have the full moon in Virgo. Lots of energy going on this week. Very important to keep yourself hydrated. Very important to respect and honor your body, that if you need to rest, That may not necessarily mean taking a nap. It just may mean that you're going to lay down or sit down and just calm yourself down. Remember, in the stillness and the quiet is when we gain insight to spirit. And whatever it is you need to know, spirit is willing to give you insight. Keep a notebook and something to write with by your bedside, because your dreams are going to be very powerful. You'll be dreaming more and you'll actually be remembering them. Rumor has it that we dream all the time. It's just that we don't remember our dreams because not all the dreams are messages. And that's why we do dream, because there's messages to come through. I'm wishing you a blessed Pisces season. Enjoy it. Have so much fun. Remember that by the 23rd of February, we will have 4 planets sitting in Pisces. A lot of energy for Pisces. So take it slow, protect your energy, and embrace it. Have a whole lot of fun. And for those who are watching with me live, I thank you so much for spending your night with me. I do value and appreciate your time. And those who are watching on the replay, I value you as much as well. Whoops, trying to find my little arrow here. Where is my arrow? Where the hell is my arrow? Hello, arrow. Can't find my arrow. That cannot be good. Let's see. Arrow, arrow, arrow. Where the hell is my arrow? That is so funny. Okay, let's see if I can find my damn arrow. Without my arrow, I cannot go offline. That is just so damn funny. Where did it go? Oh my goodness. Somebody help me. Oh, there, I found my arrow. It disappeared for a minute. It's those spirits. They're always playing. They're always coming out and throwing me off guard. Anyway, guys, have yourself an awesome rest of the night wherever you are in the world. Till next time, bye-bye for now.